11 mind-blowing facts about Bulgaria, the most unique country on earth. Travel documentary number 1. The only country in Europe that has never changed its name. Bulgaria is one of the oldest countries in Europe, located in the southeastern part of the continent and bordering countries such as Romania, Serbia, North Macedonia, Greece, Turkey, and the Black Sea coast. With an area of approximately 110,000 square kilometers, Bulgaria is about the same size as the U.S. state of Ohio. Historically, this nation was once a powerful empire occupying up to 65% of the Balkan Peninsula, more than 3 times its current size. Notably, throughout its long history, Bulgaria is the only European country that has never changed its name. As of mid-2025, Bulgaria has a population of about 6.7 million, ranking 20th on the old continent. Although it has not yet reached the status of a developed country, it has the second highest rate of population aging in Europe, with a median age of up to 47. Number 2. Bulgarian women, the beauty icons of Eastern Europe. Bulgarian women have long been praised as beauty icons of Eastern Europe. They possess radiant fair skin, shiny black hair, captivating blue eyes, and full figures with alluring curves. Not only beautiful, Bulgarian women also possess independence and strong leadership abilities. According to data from Eurostat, Bulgaria ranks second in the entire European Union in the proportion of women holding managerial positions, accounting for up to 46% of all leaders. According to a report by the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor, the rate of Bulgarian women starting businesses is among the highest in Europe. Despite their success, they are still very family-oriented, often spending 4 to 6 hours a day taking care of their loved ones. Bulgarian women have also contributed to making the country's reputation stand out on the international stage with achievements such as the first female prime minister of Eastern Europe, Leonida Enzova, the first female pilot in Europe, Rhea Kasabova, who flew over the Balkan battlefield in 1912 at the age of just 15, also because they pursue careers and enjoy a free lifestyle. The rate of single Bulgarian women has reached 37%. Many of them are open to marrying foreigners, especially Americans, Germans, or Canadians. Their liberal lifestyle, friendly personality, and ambitious spirit make Bulgarian women an ideal image in the eyes of many Westerners. Number 3. The bride market, where marriages are negotiated. In the age of Tinder and widespread online dating apps, there still exists a traditional market in Bulgaria where young girls are publicly introduced to find husbands. It is even considered by some as a place where women's virginity is valued. The bride market takes place several times a year in areas with Roma communities, most famously in the village of Stara Gora. On festival days, hundreds of girls aged 15 to 20 dress in their finest clothes to attract the attention of young men. After someone flirts, gets acquainted, and expresses the intention to marry, the bride's family will set a price and negotiate with the groom's family. The price of a bride here ranges from $2,800 to $5,600, but if the girl has exceptional beauty, she will certainly receive a higher offer. However, the most important condition in this market is that the girls must still be virgins, because if the bride is discovered not to be a virgin, the bride's family must return the entire amount received and will be shunned by the whole community. This form of bride market has faced a lot of criticism from international media for allegedly violating women's rights. However, many Roma people consider this a proud tradition that should be preserved and promoted. For them, it is also a way to ensure marriages take place within their own community. Number 4. Must-visit destinations across the country. The Rila Monastery is the pride of the Bulgarian people and is often referred to as the Jerusalem of the Land of Roses. It consists of 3 main parts: the main church, the residential quarters, and the museum library. The main church was built in the 19th century by the talented architect Pavel Ayawanov. The monastery museum features the cross of Raphael, which he carved using only a knife and a magnifying glass to create 104 religious scenes, along with 650 intricate details. The residential quarters of the monastery have 5 floors, including a basement. This area contains 300 rooms with 4 chapels, the abbot's room, and a kitchen. Especially noteworthy is the library, which preserves up to 250 manuscripts and 9,000 publications. From the outside, the monastery resembles a fortress with high stone walls and impressive windows. The church has 5 domes with 3 altars and chapels on both sides. Inside the church are incredibly valuable items, gold-plated paintings and icons intricately carved on wood. The next destination is the ancient military fortress of Zarovets, located on Zarovets Hill in the old capital of Veliko Tarnovo. The Zarovets fortress was one of the most important military bases built in the 9th century. Today, this structure is no longer fully intact, but the ancient ruins over 5,000 years old that once housed royalty, nobles, and 300 townspeople during the 12th to 14th centuries still attract visitors from around the world. The fortress's defensive system is made of stone, with watchtowers stretching nearly 2 kilometers, 2.4 to 3.6 meters wide, surrounding the entire hill, and cross walls running down to the river near the gates, creating a spectacular landscape. Number 5. A war sparked by a stray dog. Wars are often triggered by causes related to land, resources, religion, and politics. However, many conflicts have started from very absurd reasons, and a typical example is the military clash between Greece and Bulgaria. Both Greece and Bulgaria were once part of the Ottoman Empire and gained their independence in 1832 and 1908, respectively. The two countries had many reasons to live in harmony and unity, such as sharing the Eastern Orthodox faith and both being members of the Balkan League. However, this quickly fell apart when they found themselves on opposing sides during World War I. Since then, the border area between the two countries frequently witnessed minor skirmishes, though none were significant. But a historic turning point occurred on October 18, 1925, when a Greek soldier, while chasing his dog, accidentally crossed into the Bulgarian town of Petric and was attacked and killed by a Bulgarian border guard. The Greek government then declared that they would avenge the unfortunate soldier. Their army quickly advanced into the neighboring country, with an estimated 20,000 Greek troops ordered to cross the border and seize the town of Petric, along with nearby villages. On the other side, Bulgaria deployed about 10,000 soldiers to respond to the invasion. But due to the disparity in military strength between the two sides, Greece took just 1 week of fighting to swiftly gain control of Petric and surrounding areas. The Bulgarian government then sought intervention from the League of Nations, the predecessor of the United Nations. Not only did the League order Greece to withdraw its troops from Petric, but it also required Athens to pay compensation to its neighbor in the amount of 45,000 pounds sterling, equivalent to 4.28 million pounds at the current exchange rate. Number 6. The village completely isolated from the modern world. The village of Odrintsi in southern Bulgaria is one of the most isolated and unique villages in Europe. Isolated from the outside world, without electricity, without mechanical equipment, without electronic devices such as phones or the internet. These are the specialties of the people of Odrintsi. This place is likened to a lifestyle from centuries ago, and at certain times there were only 2 people living here, 85-year-old Rusa Detrova and Fato, an animal herder. Later, when Germans moved in, the population of the village increased by 14 adults and 5 children. They bought 8 abandoned houses and renovated them to live in, then rented more than 100 hectares of farmland to grow herbs and raise over 230 goats to maintain a self-sufficient life. The machines here are so old that if you want to use them, you would even have to dig up knowledge preserved and passed down from the previous century. Their life completely revolves around meditation, animal care, farming, and discussing the meaning of life. With no scrolling through Facebook, no watching Instagram or Twitter, they are completely unaware of news from the outside world. Number 7. The Eyes of God, a natural wonder. The wonder of the Eyes of God, Prohodna, is a natural limestone cave located in northern Bulgaria with a length of up to 262 meters and a height of 45 meters. It is also the longest natural cave in the country. Although Bulgaria has a rich system of caves, Prohodna stands out as a true star thanks to its most remarkable feature: 2 symmetrical holes found on the ceiling of the cave. Prohodna translates to through cave or passage cave due to its two entrances. However, it is more commonly known as the eyes of God because the light pouring through the two ceiling holes resembles a pair of wide-open eyes staring directly at visitors. When night falls, the moonlight shining through these holes creates a mystical scene, and the eyes are then likened to the eyes of the devil because of their eerie appearance. Many discoveries suggest that Prohodna Cave was once used as a dwelling place or for ancient rituals in the past. Thanks to its unique appearance and historical significance, it has become one of the most popular tourist destinations in Bulgaria. Number 8. Baba Vanga, the legendary blind prophet. Vanga, the remarkable prophet. Baba Vanga was born in 1911 in Strumica, the largest city in what is now the Republic of North Macedonia. However, she spent almost her entire life living in seclusion in a rural village in Bulgaria and passed away in 1996. Baba Vanga lost her sight at the age of 12 during a mysterious sandstorm. According to her, this was the turning point when she declared, "I see everything more clearly when I do not see." During her lifetime, she made numerous predictions about the future of the world that turned out to be startlingly accurate, leaving many people in awe. Examples include the sinking of the Russian nuclear submarine Kursk K-141, the 9/11 attacks in the United States in 2001, and the Ebola outbreak. She was also sought after by Bulgarian government leaders and several high-ranking officials from the former Soviet Union for advice. Baba Vanga left behind more than 1,000 prophecies, some of which extend as far as the 31st century. Whether or not they will come true, only time will tell. But one thing is certain, she made the world listen through her silence. Number 9. Bulgaria's most famous traditional dishes. Dishes in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is not only famous for its yogurt, but also knows how to transform this ingredient into unique dishes, one of which is the cold soup tarator. On hot summer days, locals often choose tarator as a national cooling dish. Made entirely without cooking, this soup combines yogurt, finely chopped cucumber, crushed garlic, ground walnuts, and a bit of dill, delivering a mildly creamy, refreshing, and subtly fragrant flavor. Tarator is typically served as an appetizer paired with bread or fried seafood and can be easily found in eateries from urban areas to rural villages across Bulgaria. Another traditional dish that is indispensable in Bulgarian cuisine is banitsa. This is a multi-layered baked pastry usually made from eggs, flour, and feta cheese, but it can also include spinach, meat, mushrooms, or even pumpkin and apples. During Christmas or New Year celebrations, a small coin is often hidden inside the pastry, and whoever finds it is believed to have good luck for the whole year. Number 10. Unique and fascinating festivals in Bulgaria. Festivals in Bulgaria. Bulgaria has one of the most unique coming-of-age rituals in Europe called Lazaruvane. This festival takes place about a week before Easter and is considered a milestone marking the maturity of young girls. On the day of the celebration, the girls dress in traditional costumes and walk around the village visiting each household while singing folk songs and dancing to bring good luck to the hosts. After participating in Lazaruvane, a girl is considered mature enough to get married, making this one of the most deeply meaningful cultural rituals in Bulgaria. Also in April, Bulgaria becomes vibrant during the Feast of Saint Lazarus held in the city of Razlog. The highlight of the festival is the Horo Circle dance performed by hundreds of locals dressed in colorful traditional attire. More than 1,000 traditional costumes are showcased, turning the central square into a lively visual feast. The festival not only honors folk culture, but also offers visitors a chance to witness the dazzling beauty of Bulgarian heritage in a joyful and warm atmosphere. If you enjoy the atmosphere of modern festivals blended with tradition, then the Gabrovo Carnival is an event not to be missed. Held in June in the city of Gabrovo, this is the most humorous festival in Bulgaria, featuring costume parades, bizarre sculpture exhibitions, and the symbolic cats of the city appearing everywhere. Locals and tourists alike wear masks, dress up, and dance throughout the day and night to the sound of music and laughter. This is a festival where you don't just watch, you become a part of it because having fun is the only rule. Number 11. Cost of living in Bulgaria. Surprisingly low cost of living in Bulgaria. When you set foot in Bulgaria, One of the first things that will surely spark your curiosity is the cost of living in this beautiful Eastern European country. Depending on where you choose to live, your financial experience will vary greatly. In the capital, Sofia, or major cities like Plovdiv and Varna, the rent for a one-bedroom apartment usually ranges from 350 to 600 US dollars per month. But in smaller towns or peaceful rural areas, you can easily find accommodation for just 180 to 300 US dollars per month. An ideal option for those looking to save money while enjoying a tranquil atmosphere. Want to live like a local? Try shopping at the market and cooking at home. With about 150 to 220 US dollars per month, you can prepare delicious meals using fresh ingredients typical of the Balkan region. But if you love street food or prefer not to cook every day, the good news is that each meal at a local eatery costs only about 4 to 8 US dollars. Incredibly affordable for a traditional culinary experience. Getting around the city is also very convenient with a network of buses, trams, and even public bike rentals. You only need to spend about 20 to 30 US dollars per month for transportation.